Welcome back to Forbidden Knowledge News. Today is Friday, December 22nd, 2017. In this video, I'm just going to do a little review of some of the events of 2017. It would seem that the powers that be, NWO, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, have had quite a successful year. So it basically all started with our new president taking office. Now, I don't get political, but I always say left wing, right wing, same bird. But it is all very strange nonetheless. So first I'll talk about some of the natural and unnatural phenomena that occurred this year. The Great American Eclipse. Millions of people gathered to witness this event that literally divided the nation in half with its path of totality. And shortly after that, wave after wave of some of the most powerful hurricanes ever. Harvey, Maria, Irma, etc. And then we have a massive earthquake in Mexico. It seems that volcanoes across the globe are beginning to awaken and show signs of new activity, along with large earthquakes that are continuing to occur more frequently. Wildfires across the globe, the most devastating in California, which are still burning thanks to some malicious actions, I believe. Mass animal deaths have occurred at an alarming rate, from insects and birds to fish and sea life. Our weather patterns have drastically changed, and extreme weather appears to be the new norm. I believe next year these earth changes will only increase in frequency and intensity. Sky phenomena, from chemtrails and UFOs to planets and simulators, we are having more and more sightings of sky anomalies from around the world than ever before. More and more people are waking up and looking up. No one knows for sure what is going on up there, but is so much more than they will ever tell us. Indoctrination and sacrifice. From mass shootings to pedophilia, the powers behind the scenes are showing their hands more and more. There is a divide and conquer agenda that is being played out right now, mainly by the media in Hollywood. They are trying to incite civil unrest and violence with different deep state-funded groups, and it is working. Some believe mass shootings like the Las Vegas massacre are a sort of sacrifice for the elites. Either way, it was for deep, dark, malevolent purposes. The worldwide pedophile and sex slave trade is being exposed, but yet nothing is being done about it. They try to normalize these terrible things that these monsters do with their favorite tools, celebrities. These powers in control even force us to participate in their sick rituals. They actually use aborted fetal tissue as flavor enhancers. They put it in everything. They even spray us with blood spores mixed in the chemtrails. They flaunt their symbolism in everything from TV and commercials to our infrastructure and architecture. And finally, CERN and the development of AI. With Sophia, the new robot citizen, and the possibilities of AI, it seems fascinating. But of course, they always have a much more malevolent plan in mind. I'm going to leave you with a video of the money man behind CERN's D-Wave quantum computer, talking to some computer programming students about working for CERN. He literally says that they are summoning entities from other dimensions to occupy these AI robots. Don't forget to subscribe and like our Facebook page. I left a link in the video description box.
AI is just like that. So when this thing that I'm talking about happens, it's going to be exactly the thing that you're thinking about those super intelligent AIs. So the one thing I can tell you is they're not going to be like us. So alien means, different. These things that we're building are not going to be people. They might be really smart, they might be really good at all sorts of different things, but they're not going to be like us. They're going to be aliens. And they're going to be, I'm sorry to say, way smarter than every single person in this room in ways that we can't even comprehend. So this, of course, triggers a lot of alarm. One of the guys who talks about this is Elon, who says things like this, like, when you do this, beware. Because you think, just like the guy in the stories, that when you do this, you're going to put that little guy in a pentagram, and you're going to have your holy water out, and you're going to wave it at the thing, and by God, it's going to do exactly what you say and not one thing more, but it never works out that way. So this is an attitude that some are having, this emerging alarmism about the way this is going to go. But these words, demons, doesn't capture the essence of what's happening here. I don't know if any of you are turn-of-the-century weird fiction fans, but there's this guy named H.P. Lovecraft, who's a very famous American weird fiction author. And he espoused a view which is called cosmicism. And the essence of cosmicism is cosmic indifference. So what he was saying is basically, yes, there are these massively intelligent entities out there, but they're not good, they're not evil. They just don't give a shit about you even in the slightest. The same way that you don't care about an ant is the same way they're not going to care about you. And these things that we're summoning into the world now are not demons, they're not evil, but they're more like the Lovecraftian great old ones. There are entities that are not necessarily going to be aligned with what we want. So this transition is really, really massively important for our entire species to navigate. And going back to that thing that Sam Harris was saying, nobody is paying attention. This thing is happening in the background while people bicker about politics and what's going to be in the healthcare plan in the US. And underneath it all is this rising tsunami that, if we're not careful, is going to wipe us all out.